Hello, I'm Judy Royal from the Royal Treatment. And this is Food for Thought, Nourishment for the Body, Mind and Soul for the week of July 1st. Happy July. The card that I have chosen is from Ask Your Guides from Sonia Choquette, the Oracle cards. And the card that I chose on behalf of all of us is Suffering, Divine Teachers. And at first I thought, oh, who wants to talk about suffering? I think I'll put it back and pick another one. But that happened once before, and we had a very special message. So, this is the message for this week. An important part of being human, and something that can't be avoided, is the pain that comes from simply being vulnerable to the physical world. Your divine teachers advise you to be open to the fact that any pain or upset you attract isn't without hidden gifts and opportunities. Your broken leg or aching back, for example, may prove that much needed rest, and you wouldn't otherwise take it. Your runny nose and cough may give you the privacy that you need to regenerate your spirit. It's also important to note that any pain or drama you attract isn't greater than your ability to handle it. The greatest upset you face might actually be in trying too hard to avoid the pain, which in the end may cause even more. In other words, the fear that you won't be able to abide any discomfort is far more disabling than anything you might actually incur. In accepting the upset of the moment with grace, you'll gain wisdom, compassion, and strength. Your divine teacher's message: embrace and be patient with your pain. It will bring insight and understanding, and in time, peace. It will heal. I remembered a client of mine, and actually she became a very good friend of mine. This was years ago. She was known as Miss Fix-It. She was able to do anything. And her husband worked out of town quite a bit, so she had the responsibility of running the home. She ran a business, and she had 2 children to bring up. She was extremely competent and capable. Well, she broke her leg, and it was extremely painful for her. But the most difficult thing for her to accept was that she had to receive help from people. And it didn't sit very well. And of course, I know all about that too. Her family had to step up to the plate. And I remember her husband driving her. It must have been a 45-minute drive from where she lived to where I lived. He carried her across snowdrifts for her bi-weekly Reiki session. And so they did step up to the plate, and she did heal. And I think in retrospect she is the first one that will tell people that that really was a gift in disguise. And you know, quite often when we're suffering emotionally, we have a tendency to magnify the pain by playing our tapes over and over and over again. So if we can take a step back and be still and know that it's going to be okay. We don't need to focus and amplify and magnify whatever is going on around us. It's like the eye of the storm. If you can let all of that go around you and be still and centered in the eye of that, you'll be just fine. So the ticket is to remember all that when you're in the middle of it. And so with that, I offer you to get in touch with me through my website, my email address. I love a phone call, and of course I'm always on Facebook. And so for now, I'll say bye.